Like the video and subscribe right now, or Wizard Doggo will cast a spell to make you pregnant. Something's not adding up. Where are her organs? Next to her dignity. Ed. Ward. Me. Homework. My urge to play video games. My urge to fap. Literally me, but replace both of them with my sister. Donating an organ equals plus 100 points. Having an extra kid equals minus 40 points. I seem to have found a way to exploit the system. Just finished sanding my tires so that my car will ride smoother on the interstate, and honestly I kind of love this look. That's a smooth way to see God. Create a law for my character. She hates black people. Petition. Reinstate tug of war as an Olympic sport. People would definitely die again. The Olympics were more fun when people died. Not where I expected it to go. Your grandpa reloads under enemy fire. He looks at a picture of his pregnant wife. As the German bullet pierces his skull, he sees generations beyond, where you jerk off to your ex's Instagram story. You get cum on your burrito and eat it anyway. Your grandfather smiles, at peace. He's proud the family burrito recipe got passed down the line, and it had been improvised with seasoning. Bruh, when I was young I pulled my shirt over my head and pretended to be Igor, but I forgot his name and ran around saying I'm Hitler. You're 2 inches inside your mom and your father is 2 inches inside you. Will you go forwards to get your dad's dick outside of you, or go backwards to get your dick outside of your mom? Pull both my mom and dad to me for maximum pleasure. Hold up. This isn't how you're supposed to play. I wank horses for a living. For a couple million I'd suck it off and spit it in the jug. Bro, this comment is insane. It's a couple millions though. Bro, money and breakfast. Sign me up. My brother started vaping. How do I make him stop? Violence. Pulls out double barrel. The original. Netflix adoption. I'm all for it if they call the show Yetler. Duck my eyes. That's what carrots are for. You put carrots in your eyes? Carrots are good for your eyes. You lied to me. I don't know what gaslight means, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Yes you do. Slamming molten iron with a shovel. Forbidden golden shower. No wonder this scene was deleted from the Death Note anime. Twerking in front of a grave. Yeah, no shit, it got deleted. Giving diamond head. People wonder why social distancing will never work in India. This is how he would talk with his unborn baby. What will you keep eating when you become a billionaire? When? I admire the faith you have in us, OP. Perhaps he's talking about inflation being through the roof. The concept of safe word scares me because why doesn't know or stop suffice, and you want me to believe BDSM doesn't revolve around rape culture. As strange as it seems, BDSM is almost the opposite of rape culture. It is built upon explicit consent which can be withdrawn with a single word. About 4 years ago, I went to my sister's house for Thanksgiving. She had a new puppy and coincidentally named it my safe word. Do you know how much alcohol you have to drink to get the image of my 300-pound sister screaming bananas? No. Bananas stop. Over and over again. Out of my memory? Not a joke. Legit need an answer. Preferably in freedom units. But I'll even do metric for that shit. This guy defo has Shreks. I never wear a condom and I always come inside. It's the only way to go. And yet no babies or STDs, but 250 women dick down. The perks of working in a morgue. Life's not fair. Can you imagine they actually portrayed this as a problem for Drake? It is because Drake can't control himself around women. Just look at the court documents. If someone has parked crookedly, they might have been parking to avoid another car, now departed, that was poorly parked. And then you park crookedly to avoid that car. and then another car parks crookedly to avoid that car, and then before you know it, Germany invades Poland. If unprotected Shreks is so dangerous, how did people get by without condoms back then? Were a lot diseases just not present at the time? Also, some guy in Too Afraid to Ask copied my post word for word. Descend upon him, please. The Scottish invented using lamb intestines as birth control. The English improved it by taking it out of the lamb first. I wish I could get one too. Cheetahs are so shy that zoos give them their own emotional support dogs. Happy cheetah noises. That's so sweet. Companionship now. Dinner later. Mom, I guess I have a taste. What? Minors? What do women and pools have in common? They both cost a lot of money to maintain for the amount of time you're inside of them. I don't like coming home to find my neighbors using it. I don't like coming home and finding out that mine killed my neighbor's kid. That got dark pretty soon. What is an animal's mating ritual you're glad humans don't have? Seals. When they hear a couple mating, all the male seals nearby will try to join into the action. During this frenzy, males will fight and kill anything in their way, including baby seals. Duck out of here to me, she's mine. He's only legally blind, not fully blind. What's the difference? One has gotten the permission by the government to not see, and the other can be hunted for sport. Describe a movie series in the worst way possible, and let people guess in comments. Shreks. My Little Pony. I grew up with an abusive father. Now that I'm an adult and he's older and suffering from dementia, I've had to re-enter his life to take care of him. He's small and pathetic and confused now. Not the abusive man who raised me. I wanted to face that monster that haunted my childhood for so many years, but I never can now. There's hardly any recognition in his eyes, and I can see he doesn't even remember the damage he's inflicted to others over the course of his life. All I can do now is comfort this scared and confused person who just desperately needs a friend, but has no recollection of any harm he did. He's just existing now, and I will never get the closure I seek from the person and situations that have left me so inadvertently traumatized. It simply isn't there anymore. He liked butterflies as a child. The main villain, when you fight him, versus the main villain, when you unlock him as a playable character. The Qatar is now apparently supporting Croatia. Every one of those men's wives is going to be so angry if anyone ever allows them access to the internet and they find those photos. Only on my wife. I made a card disappear. Told her it was in my trouser pocket and she should reach and pull it out. It wasn't in my pocket. The old hole in the pocket trick. Very smooth. Can I steal this one? Don't need to steal it. You can have it for free. I've got a spare one here in my other trouser pocket. Disney allegedly just filed a patent for a new roller coaster that jumps off the track. This means they have plans to create a ride that would fly through the air for a specific amount of time with no tracks under it. The design was created by Walt Disney Imagineering, WDI, which hopes to create this crazy ride in the near future. If it is ever completed, it will be one of the most advanced amusement park rides ever built. Would you ride this? They really want us to see Walt Disney himself out. Bathroom passes. Each circle represents one pass. We get one of these papers per semester. To get more, we have to arrange an appointment with administration. You want to know how to fix this policy? Have you, or a friend, or ideally a group of people, intentionally use all their passes in the same week? Then, chug a massive amount of liquid before your next class. Ask to use the restroom. Get denied. Maintain eye contact and empty your bladder onto the classroom floor. Go home to change your pants. Return to a school that no longer has this policy. Redditors have some interesting problem solving skills, and the solutions never ever involve just talking to people. No joke, when I was 11 I started drinking a duck ton of water cause I wanted to drink my crush's piss. Literally, what the duck was wrong with me? Average Redditor. Our field workers spend every single day improving the lives of lonely backyard dogs who are often chained up and left to suffer outdoors 24/7. Help us continue all of our crucial work for animals by donating $4 No dog belongs outdoors this winter. They belong in my stomach. At work with a boner. Call me a hard worker. He's the chosen one. I was doing prayers with my oldest tonight and he literally left me choking back tears. Sometimes when I'm feeling anxious, God touches me, he said. What do you mean, bud? I asked. Not like with his hand. It's different. He touches me in my heart. He's 4 years old. His uncle is named God. Lumpheo. My husband's mother used to smoke while breastfeeding. Like during the actual feeding. Did she use the baby's soft spot as an ashtray? What if we told you that you can start making money on Discord tomorrow? I run pyramid schemes through Discord servers, so this isn't anything new to me. Can I West in the studio right now? I'm Adolf Hitler. The meme with Can I in concert with this song, edited over it is better. Got a link? I have a link for femboy porn. Does that work? 100%. Wait, you guys actually pee through the hole in the underwear? I wear them backwards and poop through the hole. Swedish woman finds IKEA bags filled with 80 human skeletons. And of course they come in, like, a million pieces you have to put together yourself. How could Can I make it worse? Release a new album called My Struggle. Who got away with murder that should be in prison right now? That Japanese guy who ate that poor girl in France back in the day. He's now a minor celebrity in Japan that's released books and, believe it or not, is also a food critic of sorts, if I recall correctly. Edit. Isa Isagora. This happens when you nuke a country twice. 1. Take a hot bath. 2. Increase the temperature 1 degree Celsius per hour. 3. Slowly get used to hotter temperature so that you don't notice it anymore. 4. After some days, become able to swim into lava. After some days, turn into human soup. After some more days, a homeless family thanks God and the Salvation Army for their soup and eat their first meat in days. What's the worst injury you got from jerking off? Depression. When you open incognito for the 7th time today and your meat takes a few minutes to rise up. I understand, my child. All of that for a drop of blood. Miami man with no arms, charged with stabbing Chicago tourist. Doesn't seem like he was armed. Passing the popcorn to those who want it. I got drinks. I got candy. I got AIDS. Sweden's porn preference per area and radiation received from Chernobyl. Most popular porn categories per region. Density of radioactive fallout from Chernobyl. That explains Japan. The only way I can fill the hole in my heart is when I feel wanted. That's whack. I fill my hole with pizza. Please don't stuff your asshole with pizza. Police take down super cartel said to be behind about a third of Europe's cocaine trade. No, not my nose beers. When Alfred kicks it up a notch for Thanksgiving. The pussy. My son had knocked my wax burner over and it's gone all over his laptop screen. That's the school laptop. Any ideas how to get it off, please? Otherwise I'm paying out for the laptop right on top of Christmas. I remember leaving the family laptop looking like this when I was a teenager. Is Canada that bad? They offered a veteran who asked for help with his PTSD to be euthanized. What the duck? I will send the top comment to my crush. Have you buried the body yet? The police are on to us. We don't have much longer, but I'll hold them off if we need to. Then one message later. Oh shoot, wrong number. Then text. I accidentally sent it to insert name. Gonna have to shut him up. My wife, my daughter, and my grandson sitting on Santa's lap, 60 years apart. I read that as 6 years apart and was like, hold up. Someone tried making red rice in their rice cooker. Damn baby, you're extra wet tonight. What's your opinion on anal Shreks? It can make your whole week or your whole week. Or your whole week for a whole week. It's so sweet that humans are literally designed to hold and love each other. Our fingers are spaced perfectly to hold hands. Our chin fits perfectly between collarbones. Why do you think that our hands can hold someone's face like it's their only purpose? That our arms seem to be perfect for hugging each other? Humans were designed to love each other, and I think that's beautiful. Our rectums are designed perfectly for shit to be releases through. This scene in Barney was so ducked up. Barney laughs. Barney, this is what happens to sinners, Cody. Cursed holiday. The capital of Ukraine at the moment. That's so beautiful. What holiday is it for them? It's a war. What? My girlfriend thought that was the sun, lol. Does she happen to be Japanese? Confusing cosplays. So, what's with the guy in the background with the gun to his head? He's why her expression changed. You arrive home to find an exact copy of yourself already there. What happens next? Walk straight back out. That mess is his problem now, right? Now I can die without mom being sad. Hang in there, man. He'll hang alright. There's a tornado about 15 minutes away from our house right now. Wow. Be safe. Hope that everyone is okay. Mother Ducker got hit with a 3 elixir spell. Do any of you had Shreks with someone not long before they died? If so, how long before? 10 minutes after she died. Gotta do it while the body is still warm. Newer can deflect a missile. I'm not against Japan though. They can't either. I knew joining the military could have meant having to learn a new language. I just didn't think it would be Braille. He sure didn't see that coming. Blurst gameplay in airport. He is just getting a little last minute practice in. Remember, no Russian. Landing deer versus runway deer. That deer won't have the guts to do that again. If your toilet was sentient, would you rather? The toilet craves your bodily waste. The toilet hates you for using it. Imagine trying to shit into something that's screaming and begging you to stop. I'd much rather it say some nice things and cheer me on. Sometimes you need all the help you can get. Yes daddy, shit on my face. How has serving impacted you? My wife ducked 10 guys while I was gone, and I'm afraid of fireworks. So basically he got PTSD, but his wife just got an STD. Got every letter except the P. She definitely got some P. Didn't get his P, I'll tell you that. I would like to thank you for this great video, as my brother had been disabled for 20 years and he suddenly walked after watching it to disconnect the Wi-Fi and damage the router. They had Shreks the moment when they arrived on college campus, didn't they? They tried, but Candance kept interrupting them so she can snitch them to her mom. I feel like a 69 with Phineas would be lethal. Bro, I broke my fingers during basketball practice, and they were my 2 favorite fingers. So sad. For real. To do what? Necrophiliacs when the zombie apocalypse happens. Necrophiliacs when the zombies aren't horny and are eating him and his family alive. Quit playing around and put it in all the way, Rukia. But it is all the way. Not enough PP to perform this move. Did the same at a German Christmas market. We nachsmarkt. Tried horse sausage. Third was L, tasted fine to me, but I didn't buy a second one, lol. To me the main problem with horse meat is I assume it lost a race. Nah, Germany isn't too fond of race-based executions anymore. Featured comment. Platinum realist. Employer. You're fired. Anyone. Me. I've been promoted to customer.